is there any comparison to any other player? No.
No.
Okay.
It's Stars history?
Well, I was going to say, is Mike in that category, new in that category? I mean, I would say no, but I mean, this guy is just carrying the load.
Yes. I've never seen anyone like this for the Stars. I mean, the one guy I will compare him to in this way is Zubov, in that he can take over a game and he can say, okay, like, I'm going to run this now, and this is how we're going to win it. And Zuby could give people the puck or not give people the puck, or right? And and Zuby would say, we're going to, like with his play, now it's time to go, and now we're going to go, and now he'd look up the ice instead of doing a quick one. He'd spot somebody, and he'd this is the dumbest thing, and he'd ignite an attack. Just plain and simple, because Jacques Taylor texted me this morning, and he said, what is it about this guy? And I said, well, it's a lot. It's power, and it's speed, and it's the ability to create. It's the ability to dominate, but it's also the way he wins battles to start plays, or the way when he's on his game, he doesn't lose a puck battle. Yep. And he doesn't lose a one-on-one battle, and a lot of times he doesn't lose a one-on-two or one-on-three battle. That wraparound goal, like he's coming, and I could see it at the line. Like as soon as he crossed it, you're like, oh, this guy's hitting a different speed here. And he went at that with three guys in three lanes. Mm-hmm. The goalie there and a fourth guy coming in, and he got the goalie so messed up that, he got a good bounce, but what's the kid's name again? Blackwood wasn't there. Yep. He didn't get a cross on it. Like, and that was, you watch that play alone and you say, this is a guy. You watch yesterday's game. The goal he scored, it was another one of those. He comes down the slot and it's like, this is my slot. Yeah. This is my slot. And I know there's other people here, and I know they want the puck too, and I know they're going to try and block but I don't care. Like, and I'm going to hold it. And that's like Zuby, right? I'm going to hold it. There's going to be a better play. And then he makes the best play. And that's why I liken him to Zubov a little bit, which is I'm not going to make that first one. I'm not going to make that second one, right? Because maybe there's a better play. And he always waits for that better play. I don't – how's McFarland and Joe Sakic doing? Esa Lindell caused their special teams coach to lose. No, he didn't. Mikko Rantanen did. Somebody had to pay for that. And it sure as hell wasn't going to be McFarland or Sakic.
They're kind of the guys of the Mavs.
Yes.
Right?
It's a complete 360.
See how
my friend used to say that. My friend used to say it's complete 360. No, it's a 180.
That's Nico guy, but not Mikko.
Right. We got here. It's Nico's a dummy, and
so Mikko with an M, because to me there's still some guys with the Stars right now that we're not noticing a lot.
Yeah,
right?
Too many.
So what happens when Mikko gets taken away? Well,
that's the thing, right? So I think we're all worried about the same thing. Now we've seen, like yesterday, we saw a little more involvement. We saw, Wyatt found it again. It's important. And I don't know if you read this in Substack, Ralph Stack. Substack, Ralph Stack. Subscribe today. Thank you. What did I say?
You want me to remind you of the Substack thing?
Yeah, Substack.
You were talking about Wyatt before you started talking about Ralph Stack.
And I said the other day, like, goal scorers can't go so far without scoring a goal. Because if it goes 2-3 games, then sometimes it goes a while. And so the more that they're able to keep that goal scoring momentum up, it's oxygen to those guys, right? Mm-hmm. Like they have to score. We can check, we can blah. You're not digging in with the rest of us if you don't block a shot. I got 100 guys to block shots. I don't want my skill guys getting hurt, breaking an ankle on a block shot. I want them to get hurt. If they're going to get hurt on a scoring play. Mm-hmm. Leave it. I know that's against the old culture and all that stuff, but it's like, I don't know why we even put that in our heads. Oh, Ovi's now a real player because he's, honest to God. No, he's a real player because he scored 900 goals. Yeah. Like, come on. And so I really like skilled players to, singers sing and dancers dance in the playoffs. That's what I like. I know they're like, well, everybody's got to play like a third and fourth liner. I don't want to do it that way. And when you do it this way, let's see. And that's what I think Rantanen's doing, is he's kind of dragging everybody out of the, hey, maybe we don't have to just sit back and wait for them to crack. And, maybe we can actually attack this. Mm-hmm. Without Mikko Rantanen, they don't get past Colorado.
Exactly.
Not even close.
See, here's my, and again, we can do this. We can look ahead. They're not supposed to, and they don't.
Wait, just quick. But they do, don't they? You can't help it. Can you?
I know. It's hard, but I'm looking ahead to the next round.
Yeah, me too.
That's what I'm talking
Well, that's
about.
what I'm saying. Yeah.
Because now I'm going, okay, if Dallas is what we're seeing out of them, and Mikko, not Nico, if that is the case and it continues to be the case, and there aren't other people that step up, is the easiest fix to take 97 and put them against 96 in the next round.
I think the
truck
first
thing,
responder agrees with you.
Yeah.
So if you take one guy that might be able to negate that,
for sure.
I mean, now
We didn't have that until we got Rantanen.
That's right.
Did you see? Was it Kadri's text?
Yes.
Tweet?
Oh, yeah.
About the dog.
Yeah, dog. You don't trade a dog. What did he say?
No, you don't trade the dog.
You don't trade the dog.
Why you keep the
Like
dogs?
what
or something
in
like
the?
that.
What are they? I mean,
Yeah.
now I thought they had an offer that was close to what Dallas gave them. If it wasn't,
Well,
even,
when it's
wasn't it
all
more?
said and
Right.
done, with everything averaged in there and taxes, all this other kind
Yeah.
of stuff, it is.
yeah.
So I just
So
wonder
what
if
happened
it got,
there?
Well, did it get to the point where it just lingered in this and it just pissed him off to the point? But you know what? I just ran into, as a matter of fact, his son may be playing for us, Vladimir Tarasenko.
Oh,
Right, the other day he was in with his son here.
Name
as a
dropper.
goalie.
Yep.
Yeah, name dropping. That's what we're doing.
Hang on.
What do you need? You need a gummy?
Yeah,
Gummy?
I picked up your name.
Okay.
Okay.
Let
Let me get
had no
let me
idea
get
where you're
Roman
going.
Dust
No,
Pen.
I did
What
not
is
know
wrong
where-
with? Can you go with the show a little bit here?
Well, I'm not, listen. I'm usually okay, but I'm up against it now.
I know you are.
I'm
Well,
up
you know,
against it.
because I'm not going to let you get away.
No.
These guys idolize you.
Oh no,
They
Yeah.
adore you. They
They- all
worship.
they do-
Okay, nobody knows.
No.
Okay,
Maybe
good.
Sam.
Good. Then they're all with me. They're all
doesn't
with
even
me.
know how to keep track
We
of
all
cars.
know you. We all know you.
See now where were we?
I don't know. Name dropping.
We're
Vladimir
talking about
Tarasenko and his
Tarasenko.
son
I
is
don't
gonna
even know
play.
why I brought that up.
Tarasenko's son's going to play for us.
Possibly, he's a goaltender though.
Okay, and
Yeah.
what? And there was something
So
there
there
that
was
you were going
It
to
something
make
has
a
to do
point.
with the Rantanen contract
Rantanen
negotiations.
contract.
For me,
Well,
Okay, I
no,
came in here about 145.
Here's what happened. Here's where I was going with this. What Vlad says to me, and is this part of what Rantanen was saying, is I want to play on that team in Dallas. That's what I want to play with. Those are the
Yes.
kind of
Yeah.
pieces I
Yeah.
want. And Tarasenko, we were just kind of joking about it, and I did send a message to one of the guys here, and they gave me a total different story when Tarasenko gave me. But before he left, he goes, "Hey, if you can talk to someone, I really want to play with
Yeah.
these guys." And I wonder if that had something to do with Rantanen. Obviously, he
Oh, are you
saw
kidding?
something in Carolina that he didn't cater to the kind of style that they play, which is like that.
Well, but did he
Right.
have any input on that one?
Well,
Going to
from what
Carolina?
I understand-
No.
not going
Not
there.
at
But
all.
once he
Once he
there,
got there, I mean,
I don't think that
So,
suits his
Ralph,
style.
it's not his style.
No,
tell
that's
me,
what
tell
I'm
me
saying.
what you think. This is my take on it. I think
Have you
that
met Sam?
the rep.
Hi, Sam.
I
I
think
know. Does Sam ever get involved in the show?
Oh, yeah.
We
Once-
cry
once in a
all the
while.
time.
Listen, I read Sam and I always we kind of
We're
Yeah.
in the same.
we got
industry.
it.
Yeah.
Sam and I are good.
What's
Yeah.
your
Squirrel.
He's
Substack called?
he's on Ralph Stack.
What's yours called?
I don't have one.
You don't?
No.
Why not?
I'm sorry,
I
Sam.
write-
Yeah, what
he
was
writes
that?
for all city.
Sam, what was that
Oh,
again? I'm
okay.
sorry.
Ralph Stack
Yeah,
on
thank you.
Substack.
Okay.
That's Substack.
I think that Rantanen's representatives thought that they could play hardball because they knew Mikko didn't want to leave. I think that Sakic McFarland got nervous that he was going to leave
Yeah.
in free agency and
Yeah.
said, "We're not going to lose him for nothing. We're frustrated with this negotiation. Let's get something for him." Possibly misreading the fact
I was going to say
that he wanted to stay, but maybe also the representative, maybe the agent played too much hardball, not realizing that Mikko did not want to leave. And then obviously once he gets to Carolina, he tries it. He was adamant that he gave it a real, Sam's words at 3. That's great.
What happened?
Oh, we got a little counter there
Oh,
on the
thank
bottom.
you.
We
Thank
got
you.
Ralph Substack plugs versus Sam's words. So I think he said this, Ralph, when he first got to Dallas, he specifically made a point to bring it out to the media that he gave them a real shot. And it wasn't until about a week before the deadline that he went to the Hurricanes and said, "If you want to trade me, I don't think I'm going to sign here." But he insists that he was of open mind at the trade.
Well, and I mean, so like there's two places, right? There's what happened in Colorado and what happened in Carolina.
Correct.
My guess is what happened in Carolina, once what happened in Colorado was there, that, it was very, this ain't going to work.
Yep.
You want some assets back? get some assets back because you guys spent a lot to get me. I don't want to sign here.
And he thinks he's doing the right thing by them.
He was doing them a favor.
Yes.
I believe that. If they don't think they could get him signed, like that is the best way to handle that, right? Which is, don't you think?
But the understanding is he wasn't going in there and asking for more money than McKinnon. That wasn't what he was doing. He was using the percentage of the cap.
Yeah, but I was using
Carolina.
Yeah, I'm saying once he gets to Carolina, he's like, look, this ain't going to happen. I'm not going to tell you. Please get some of your assets
and
back
I think
that you spent to get me.
Cool
that's very fair. Yeah, very cool.
100%.
Very fair.
And imagine if Carolina traded Drury, Natchez, and picks and lost him in free agency.
Nacash.
Right? That would have been an absolute mess for the Hurricanes.
Oh, for sure.
If they had made that move and then had nothing to show for.
No,
So
the Carolina piece of this was very well handled by all parties, I think, right?
I think so.
Now, the Colorado piece of this is I'm going to go little Patty Dumont and dumb Nico on him, which is how the hell do you let this guy go?
It's true.
And in the Mavericks case, how the hell do you actively push him up? This wasn't, we're having trouble signing him, we're having that. None of that was happening with the Mavericks. He was signing, he was going to sign the Supermax, that was going to be it. He was here, he was a lifer. That statue was going right on the other side, right?
So dumb.
We have four corners, and then the other one would be, so it'd be in front. Yeah, I know, I was getting there. So it's Dirk and it's Mike, and then we'd put Luka here and Luddy on the other side.
Yes.
That's Mount
That's why he's
Rushmore.
pointing at you.
That's what I'm saying.